There's a Dragon Ball Z action RPG that's on the way that's currently called Project Z. Now first off, this is really exciting and I'm really wondering what exactly it could be. Is it going to be an action-adventure, more linear style game where you're making your way through levels? Could this be like an open world game where you're traveling all around the Dragon Ball Z universe, doing side quests and talking to new characters and whatnot? Because that first off would be really awesome. Or could this game focus mainly on the fighting aspect and leave the other things to the side where they're not really important? There's so many questions I have. Today I want to talk about what I personally would like to see from Project Z, and I promise I did not plan wearing this shirt when I made this video. I swear to you. You probably don't believe me, but anyway, so we don't really know much about this game right now, so I'm just gonna read the one tweet that we have on Project Z. Coming from the official DB Game Twitter, it says, "The next Dragon Ball game is an action RPG set in the universe of Z. The world of Dragon Ball, as nostalgic as ever, depicted in a way you've never seen before. Stay tuned for more Project Z related news coming soon. There might be an announcement during the Dragon Ball FighterZ World Tournament on January 26th and 27th. So we know news is coming. Now, I have a feeling we won't see any gameplay or a trailer or anything, but I think they're going to give us an idea of what exactly we can expect from this game. Now, I was reading this DualShockers article that's right in front of me, and the writer suggests that from this image that we saw in the tweet, that it's going to be an action RPG that covers the story of like pretty much the beginning, maybe all the way to the end of Dragon Ball Z, because it shows Goku with, of course, Kid Gohan. Now, this would actually make me pretty upset because I feel like we've already seen this Dragon Ball Z story. We don't need the same story over and over again. I mean, we got the anime, and then we got a slew of games that covered the same story from the anime, and I just think it's time for something new. Give us something truly different. I want to play as a character that isn't known in the Dragon Ball universe. I don't want to make my own character, I don't want to do anything like that, but I would love if they introduced a new character within this Dragon Ball world and told us his or her story. I mean, how cool would it be to play as a new character and see familiar faces throughout your adventure, take place in a bunch of world tournaments, give us an open world to explore, have us be able to learn how to fly, learn how to do special moves. I want to feel a true progression throughout this game. I don't want everything handed to me. I want it to be a character that truly feels like they're growing as the story unfolds. I mean, we've seen some huge battles throughout Dragon Ball Z, and I think it'd be really cool if you played as a character whose story we don't know anything about, but the events in the anime, actually how they affected their lives and how they went about things. Like if some like bad guys invaded their city, they would have to fight them, they would have to protect their family, whoever they are. And it would be cool to play as this unknown character but see people that we know in the world, like, I don't know, Pan or Trunks or Launch. What the hell happened to Launch? Maybe they could tell us that in this video game story. Basically what I'm getting at is I don't want the same story retreaded over and over again. Sure, these events can happen in this game, but I don't want them to be the main focus. We've seen the anime hundreds of times, I don't know about you, but I know the story well. I want a new story within this universe, but blended in with the events that are happening throughout the anime. I just think that'd be really cool, and I also want an open world to fly around in the Dragon Ball universe. That would be so awesome, but be sure to let me know what you think down in the comments section below. What do you want out of this Dragon Ball Z project? Do you want an action RPG that's mostly open world? Do you want a game that focuses heavily on fighting, or do you want a game like I do, a story-driven game that connects with the events of the anime, but isn't necessarily that story retold again? Let me know. I'll talk to you guys later.